I have a paragraph that I have copied from Wikipedia in front of me. I've copied this into a LibreOffice writer file. And I have this paragraph also in an unformatted text here. These two paragraphs are essentially the same. If we notice, the paragraph on the top has a few special properties. The text has been formatted to look a little special. Let me highlight those. This text is larger than the rest of the text. The font size has been increased. Also, the color of this font has been changed to something similar to brown. This text here has been made to look bold versus something which looks normal, which is the rest of the text. This text here is looking italicized, which is it is tilting in a certain way. This text here has been underlined and this text here has been highlighted in yellow. Now these are primarily the things that we will learn in this video. So I have an unformatted text here which is similar to the one which has been formatted above. So let's look at how we can format the text. The first thing I would want to do is format this text. To format any text, I need to select it first. So let me select it. I can use any of these shortcuts on my toolbar, but what I will choose to do is go to Format and click on Character because we are formatting characters. This is the dialog box that appears. I go to the first tab, which is also named as Font. I need to change the font family. I need to also change the size. To make it look similar to this, I need to know how this text has been formatted. I don't know the size of this text, neither do I know the name of this font. I need to find that out before I format this text to look similar to this. Let me cancel this. To know how a text has been formatted, I place the cursor anywhere on this word. When I do that, I see that this font name changed. Also, the font number has changed. Font size also has changed. So let me click away and we will see the difference. It says Ubuntu 24. Let me click away and it's become Liberation Serif 12, which is the property of this text here. So this is Ubuntu 24. And it's also bold, which is why this looks like this. Let me remove the bold and show you how it looks without the bold. That's how it looks by default, but if I make it bold, it looks like this. These are the three properties I need to apply to this text here. So I select it, I go to Format, Character. From this list, I choose Ubuntu, which is here. I also choose bold and I choose 24. Those are the three properties of this text here and I click OK. Now these two words, these two headings look similar. However, the font color still needs changing. How do I change it? Select. That's the first thing we do. We select before we make any changes so that the software knows which characters and which words to format. I select, Format, Character. This time I need to choose a color for which I go to the second tab, Font Effects. In font color, I will not leave it to automatic. I will instead choose the brown. So let me choose this. It's called yellow 5. I click OK. And now the font color has changed. Not to the exact, but it still looks similar. The next thing I need to do is learn how to reduce the font size, like in this case. and also make it italics or italicize a text, which means it kind of slants a little bit to the right. To do that, select the text, format, character. From the font, I'll choose italic, and we can see the preview here. This is how regular looks. Everything is standing up straight, and if I choose italic, it slants to the right a little bit. The other thing I need to do is reduce the font size. We have already seen how to reduce font size here. Let me show you a different or another way to change font size. Click OK here. I need to reduce the font size here. I can do it directly from this toolbar here. I can choose 9. This is 9. Is this 9? Yes, this is also 9. So these two fonts are matching. Now let's learn how to make something bold. I need to make these two words bold. So I can again go to Format, Character, and choose bold here, or I could simply click on the B icon here to make something bold. Those are the two options I have to make something bold. Sir MV is also in bold, so let me click on bold again. Another two characters or properties that I can format is this underline. So let me select the text first, and to underline, let's see how we can underline from here. Under font effects, I can choose underlining. I can choose many different types of underline. I'll give you a simple example. Let me choose wave, and we see the preview here, but that's not really what I want. So let me just choose single, which is the most common way of underlining. Click OK, and this text got underlined. The last property we will look at today is highlighting text. So Krishnaraja Sagara is highlighted in yellow, so I select that. The shortcut is right here to highlight the text, so it looks like this, and let me undo that and do it the long way, which is Format, Character, and highlighting. I can choose the yellow or any other color that I want to highlight it in. To make a small difference, let me choose yellow green this time. Say OK. So that has been highlighted. So we saw a few things that made it really easy for us to format the text, mainly increase the font size, decrease the font size, make something bold, like in case of these words, make something italicized, like in the case of this sentence here, underline something, highlight something. Now these are the manual ways of how we can go about doing something. There are also easier ways to format. For example, if I want a text to be formatted exactly like this, I have something called as a format copier, which is here, clone formatting. So I can click on that and I can choose to paint it the same way. Once I'm done, I will have the same formatting that I had here. I'll also have it here. There is one small change between the first paragraph here and the paragraph here. That is, the distance between the lines are farther here and the closer here. That's not something to do with character formatting. It's more to do with the paragraph formatting. So let me quickly show you how to do that, though it's not a part of what we have to do, but so that we can get a similar look. And that's how we increase the formatting of paragraphs.